read it.
I'm putting it on.
Hi. So a while ago on Twitter I did a poll of collective haul or unread books and you asked for both. So I'm giving you a haul. I have quite a lot of books, so bear with me. The first one I have is The Loney by Andrew Michael Hurley. Picked this one up when it first came out. No, I didn't, that's a lie. It came out ages ago, Rebecca. Came out 2014. Picked this one up when it had the award winners sticker on it and I'd heard quite a few people talk about it. So I picked this one up. I've read it. It was okay. I'll leave a review down below on my blog. I'll leave the link down below for the review on my blog. That's what I'll do. The review for that on my blog, I give it 3 out of 5 stars. The next one I have is The Humans by Matt Haig. I picked this one up after seeing it with Vanessa a while ago and it sounded really interesting. It's by the same guy who wrote Reasons to Stay Alive and I have high hopes, so hopefully I'll enjoy it. This next one is actually signed, so I'm really pleased I got it, and it's The Rest of Us Just Live Here by Patrick Ness. I do have books falling out of a bag. I do have 3 other books by him to haul, but I'm not going to haul them because they stink of smoke, but it is the Chaos Walking trilogy and I'm so excited to actually have them as well. I read A Monster Calls, absolutely loved it, and look, it's signed. I know that this is kind of like apocalyptic, but it's about, or dystopian, it's about the ordinary people in an extraordinary world, so it sounds right up my alley. This next one I have, I'm going to get shot for not reading it already, but it's Me Before You by Jojo Moyes. My sister wanted to know why I hadn't read it and I still don't have an answer for her, so I really need to get to this soon. This next one I picked up because I thought it was a little bit similar to the, if you've seen my writing vlog you will know why I picked this one up, and it is Children of Time and it is by Adrian Tchaikovsky. And I picked this one up because it has got similar themes and ideas around what I wanted to use in my writing, so I thought I might pick this one up, see what it's like, see if I can take any inspiration, any world building tips from it. But I was actually really intrigued anyway, and it's about a world that's terraformed and prepared for human life. It's another Earth and they get there and it's not all as it seems, I don't think, so that sounds really interesting. I've only hauled 5 books and they're already not playing fair. So that's one bag emptied, and now we're on to this one. This next one is Jonathan Strange and Mr Norrell by Susanna Clarke. I picked this one up in... where did I pick it up? Well, it wasn't Bartlett Books because it hasn't got the Bartlett Books sticker in, but I was going to pick it up there, but the editions there weren't very nice. This one is a bit battered and bruised and pre-loved and it's not even straight, look at that. But I did want to read it. It's really small writing. Don't know when I'll get round to it, but it's huge, and I think if I do find another edition that's in a nicer condition then I'll probably like swap it over, but it does sound really interesting and I might be the only person who didn't actually watch the adaptation on the BBC, so that's always good to know. The next one I have is a book by an author that I still haven't read, and she was on my unread authors video. I'll leave the links to those ones down below, but it's Vicious by V.E. Schwab. Sounds really interesting to me. I really just picked it up because of the hype around V.E. Schwab in general and A Darker Shade of Magic, which I still haven't read, so hopefully I can get to this one. This next one I have still has a sticker on it of how much I should have paid, but I actually got it for £1, and that's The Infinite Tides by Christian Kiefer. This one I picked up when I was on my buzz from The Martian and I was on my come down and I was like, I need to find something else to fill my spacey void, and this one is about an astronaut who returns to Earth after his trip into space, and it's all about him coping with how he sort of integrates back into real life. It sounds really interesting and I don't know when I'm going to get to it, but I probably won't get to it now that I've gone past my Martian phase. But I don't know, we can give it a go, see what it's like. Next one is one of my most recent purchases, and that is Wool by Hugh Howey. This one sounded really interesting for another idea that I had, because I kind of sort of pushed one of my ideas to one side and this was the next idea I came up with. And this is about people who live underground due to the hostile landscape, and there's rules and regulations and somebody doesn't want to follow the rules. So I think it's basically going to be about this person not following the rules. If the lies don't kill you, the truth will. It's blurbed as the next Hunger Games though, from the Sunday Times, and it's a Sunday Times bestseller. And S.J. Watson's also put a little note in. Exhilarating, intense, addictive, a novel you will never forget. Don't know when I'm going to get to it, but it does sound quite interesting. The next one I have is According to Yes by Dawn French. This one I picked up at the same time as I got the Loney, I think. And it's very, very, very loosely based on Dawn French's experiences in New York, as in the main character moved to New York from England, and Dawn French did that, and she did a bit of au pairing and childcare stuff over there, as does this character. So I only have 2 books left, and the first one is I Am Pilgrim by Terry Hayes. I picked this one up when I was due to go and do a bit of waiting around with my grandma for her appointments and stuff, and I never got round to it because she talked to me all the time, so I didn't get a chance to pick it up. But this one is about a man who is a retired FBI, a retired head of the secret US intelligence department and an author of a book on forensic criminal investigation. He's disappeared into retirement, so nobody knows where he is, but a body of a woman's found, and it's in a bath of acid, and it just happens to be a textbook murder, as they would call it, but it's from his textbook, or his book, so to speak. So then he has to come out of retirement. Obviously, I'm assuming he's going to have to be the one to say, I didn't do it, I'm claiming my name here and now, I didn't do it. But Pilgrim means, I didn't know this, but Pilgrim's a code name for a man who doesn't exist. So I'm assuming I Am Pilgrim means that I am the murderer. And it's actually done in first person. So some of it's done in first person and some of it isn't, so I'm guessing it's flitting between Pilgrim and the other people involved in the narrative, so that sounds quite interesting. The last one I bought, in fact that's a lie, this is my most recent purchase, and I bought this one from a charity shop in my local shopping centre, and I did feel a little bit ripped off because I did pay £3, but it is in really good condition, and that's Catch-22, and it's just hit me in the face. This last book I have the last book I have here I recently purchased. It's my last the most recent purchase, and it's Catch-22 by Joseph Heller in this lovely vintage classics edition with a sticker crap on the front. We'll just forget about that. This one I paid £3 for, which is quite expensive for a second-hand book, but when it was in this condition I couldn't really say no, and I think he saw me come in and quickly stuck a sticker on it for £3. But this one is based in the closing months of World War II, so we already know that I'm really going to enjoy it because it's World War II set. So it's like, it sounds really good because it says it's about a bombardier named Yossarian who's frantic and furious because thousands of people he had never even met kept trying to kill him. And I think that would be the story of a lot of people's lives nowadays, like people keep trying to kill me and I don't know why, I don't know who they are. So I think I'll probably really, really enjoy this, and I think it'll take a different turn to what I'm used to with World War II fiction. Oh my god, like my hand's here, like down here, and that's where the pile of books goes. Let's see if I can pick these ones up. Probably not. Oh, ow. I'm not even in the shot anymore. Okay, so these are all the books. This is the collective haul that you all requested, and these are the books that I've gathered up in my room from January-ish that I've kept forgetting to add into hauls, and this is books that I just haven't hauled at all. There's also another 3, so imagine another 3 on here somewhere. But that's it for today's video. These are really hurting my arm and they're not even straight. Oh my god. Okay, so that's it for today's video. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Bye! Ow! Ow! Heavy! Heavy! Why? There.